This is one of my favorite stories. It's about a boxer's comeback. When Marcus came to see me, he was struggling to step back into the ring. Once a rising star in professional boxing, he had suffered a crushing defeat in a high-profile match. That loss shattered not only his confidence, but also his sense of identity. I've trained harder than ever, he told me. Frustration was etched on his face. Like, physically I'm ready, but when I'm in the ring, it's like I've already lost before the fight even starts. Marcus's challenge wasn't physical, it was mental and it was spiritual. Through shamanic healing, we began the process of uncovering and addressing the unseen barriers holding him back. The spiritual wounds of defeat. In shamanic terms, a significant loss can create energetic blockages that can affect the mind, body, and soul. For Marcus, the defeat left him with definitely a fragmented identity. He had tied his self-worth to being a winner, and the loss had fractured his sense of self. Fear of failure. The memory of Marcus's defeat replayed in his mind. It created a cycle of doubt and a cycle of hesitation. There was an energetic imprint left. The emotional pain of the loss lingered in his energetic field, influencing his performance and his mindset. Our work together was about more than helping him win fights. It was about helping him reclaim his inner strength and rediscover his purpose. Releasing the energy of defeat, we began with a shamanic journey to revisit the night of his loss. With the steady beat of the drum guiding him, Marcus entered a meditative state where he could safely re-experience the emotions tied to that moment. Marcus saw himself in the locker room after the fight, angry, defeated, and overwhelmed with shame. In the journey, his spirit guide appeared, offering him a message. Your worth is not defined by a single moment. You are more than one fight. This realization was the first step in helping Marcus release the emotional weight of his defeat. Soul retrieval, reclaiming his power. In the aftermath of this loss, Marcus had unknowingly left a part of himself behind. Typically, during a soul retrieval, we are called back to the version of him that had been confident, resilient, and fearless. As this piece of his soul returned, Marcus described feeling a warmth in his chest, as if a missing puzzle piece had clicked into place. It's like I'm whole again, he said with tears in his eyes. There are rituals for confidence and clarity. To support his healing, I guided Marcus through rituals designed to rebuild his confidence and to clear his energy. We did a fire ceremony together. Marcus wrote down the fears and doubts he had been having that he felt were holding him back. He offered them to the fire, symbolizing his intention to release them and to step into a new chapter. We did a visualization practice. Before each training session, Marcus visualized himself as his strongest, most capable self, landing punches with precision and moving with confidence. We also practiced grounding techniques. He practiced grounding rituals such as walking barefoot and connecting with the earth to anchor his energy and to quiet his mind. Reclaiming his warrior spirit. Through our work, Marcus began to see himself not just as a fighter, but as a warrior, a person with strength, discipline, and resilience that extended beyond the ring. He really came to understand that defeat was not the opposite of victory, but a part of the journey. With this shift in perspective, Marcus approached his training and his competitions with a renewed sense of purpose. When he stepped back into the ring for his comeback fight, he carried himself with a quiet confidence. He didn't just win that fight, he dominated it, and more importantly, he really enjoyed it. I felt free out there, he said afterwards. For the first time in a long time, I was fighting because I love it, not because I needed to prove something. There was a bigger lesson for Marcus. Healing wasn't just about reclaiming his physical strength. It was really about rediscovering his inner power and rewriting his relationship with success and with failure. Shamanic healing really helped him move past those mental barriers that had been holding him back, reminding him that true strength, it truly does come from within. Whether you are an athlete, an artist, or simply someone facing a significant setback, shamanic practices can really help you reclaim your confidence and release the weight of past failures and help you step into your fullest potential.